Hi, I'm here today to tell you about another Isolation Melbourne project. ISO project! Isolation round 3. How many days of this year have we been inside and around our, a couple of 100 metres from our front door? Well, a few. Anyway, let me show you inside my compost bin! Now, before I take you inside the goopy goodness of my compost bin, I'll show you the project. ISO project, compost. So here we have a rotating compost bin, which is basically El Cheapo from Big Warehouse Company store, and cut the bottom off with a saw. Once you've done that, you've got them side by side, and then you rotate them. You pick all the goopy goodness off, put it into your garden blooms. Like that. Like these darling little peas, bok choy and coriander. And of course, our vertical fence, possum-proof garden. It is coriander seedlings, parsley seedlings, and a whole lot of spring flowers. Don't forget the patio cos lettuce, patio parsley. Bok choy is booming along. And we had a lovely winter of rocket salad greens, but now they've gone to seed. Last but not least, possum proofing on a corrugated iron fence, parsley and spring onions. So that's where all the goopy compost goodness goes. Now, let's see. We've got one work in progress and one that is sitting, waiting and festering, which is half the fun of compost. Let's have a look. So there you go. You pop all your veggie scraps in there. And then I always keep a spoon there. A spade there, just for a little bit of added goodness for the veggies and all their bits and pieces. Now let's have a look at it in action. Oh, look at that. Here we go. The unveiling of the compost swap bin. And swap it out every couple of weeks, maybe a month. Oh, look at this. They're tiny little baby worms. Lots of ones also growing on the outside there. And that will be fantastic garden fodder in probably only a week or two. Well, you bury it in, dig it over, and then maybe a week or two after that, plant something on the top of it and it will go gangbusters. Let me show you my self-sown potatoes. But not before we watch this little dude. Quick, get in before I squash you with the lid. Over you go, over you go. And over. I think those little baby ones are too small to be squashed by said lid. And then a couple of cheap Ocky straps. Because you know what? We economise in these times. And look at that! A pair of compost bins, grand total, $32. And an El Cheapo spade. Bob's your uncle. Fatty's a rude word. Self-sown mint. Right through to potatoes. They will be amazing in not so long from now. Month or two, we will be eating potatoes very similar to this. Here we go. Follow the old dead stem down here and you are beautiful. Check that out. Self-sown potatoes. There we go. ISO garden project. What else are we going to do? I mean, really. And that's all for now.